This is a live look at a shooting that we are covering right now. I'm getting my notes up. Okay, so this is off of Eddleman Road, or along Eddleman Road in Northwest Charlotte. 2 people shot. One person, life-threatening injuries, another person with minor injuries. This is a look at the scene. You can see this is the site, looks like of a former motel. Again, we have a crew there on scene. That entire area is blocked off. Now, we pulled up a map earlier, and this is a live look from the scene. There appears to be another motel just feet away from this scene. And again, Eddleman Road is just off Freedom Drive, which is not far from the I-85 exit. There's also a church about a block away, maybe not even a block away from this scene right here. So again, this is a live look at the scene. Again, is a former motel, as it appears to be, not functioning at all, looks dilapidated, and it is taped off, and this is where officers and detectives are working to find out what exactly led up to the shooting, and 2 people hurt here on the scene. And as we zoom into the scene, you can see just what I'm talking about as far as it just looks like this motel this former motel is not open, obviously. So again, this is in North Charlotte. We'll continue to keep an eye on this. We'll continue to check in on this.
You know, Nick, I think it's worth noting, and I'm talking with our photog right now over Teams, where this shooting happened has actually been a problem site for CMPD for a number of years now. I'm sending you this article here.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
Did we get an update?
Breaking news. We are learning. It does appear that this shooting is a homicide.
Okay, it's deadly. Okay. Let me get to the update. Okay, yep. So CMPD putting out this alert. This is now a homicide investigation. You see CSI there on scene. This is in their Freedom Division. Again, this is off of Freedom Drive, which is not far from the I-85 exit. So what CMPD is putting out there, detectives with Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department's Homicide Unit conducting a homicide investigation on the 4400 block of Eddleman Road in the Freedom Division. Again, that's really all the information that they have, but I want to go back to that article that Jeb sent me to give you some sort of context on this. So as this area being a trouble spot for CMPD. So our article, which is from almost a year ago, November 2024.
Can't believe it's a year.
Late November. So this is, again, city to close, the headline, city to close down troubled Charlotte hotel, assistance offered for affected neighbors. So a letter to city council also said that the hotel's owner did not cooperate with city staff and community partners. And I just want to read you a little bit on what this article to give you context. And again, this is the same area that that you're looking at right now on your screen. So here's from our reporting back in November. 2 weeks after WCNC Charlotte provided an update on residents at the maligned Lamplighter Inn, the city of Charlotte has confirmed it's shutting the motel down and helping neighbors find housing accommodations. The city confirmed Friday, again, this is from back last November, it shared an update letter with the city council about what was happening. City staff said the inn will be closed on December 11th, affecting its 68 residents. Again, this looks this was the Lamplighter. It appears to be the Lamplighter Inn there in Northwest Charlotte off of Freedom Drive. Again, the Lamplighter Inn, as I just read, shut down late last year, November 11th. We reported on it for quite some time. Again, a trouble spot for CMPD. And now it's the scene of where a homicide has taken place.
And also worth noting, Nick, this is the second homicide in less than 24 hours that CMPD is now handling. There are a lot of questions from people who live in the city about safety, and CMPD and city leaders trying to ease those concerns. Back-to-back homicides, and the last one happened at 9. I mean, less than 24 hours. I mean, almost 12 hours, just a little longer.
Yeah, that one that you're talking about, 16-year-old boy.
Yep. We talked about that earlier today.
Near Midtown, that shopping center. And he talking about Metropolitan Avenue. That's a busy area. That's an area that is, from our video, like a Target is right there. I saw CMPD officers in front of that Target. That Target is connected to a parking deck. Below that is a Best Buy. There, it's a very popular running trail across the street.
Yeah, the Greenway is right over the Little Sugar Creek Greenway.
Oh, I couldn't think of. Thank you for reminding. I couldn't think of the name of the Greenway. A brewery. It's a very busy area.
Yeah.
8:00 at night, I believe this happened.
Yeah, it was 9 o'clock because we were on Live Impact News. We broke it at something like 8:57.
Wow,
last night. But a very interesting scene. You know, it's 2 homicides. It is rare for CMPD. Like that's not the usual occurrence. And obviously, you know, last night's an absolute tragedy. We're still waiting to learn more. Obviously, you know, we have a crew live on the scene for this one. We expect to learn more information as CMPD talks to us. It is worth noting that the policy for CMPD is usually to provide an in-person, on-camera statement whenever there is a loss of life ruled a homicide.
Okay.
So we can hopefully expect that, but we have not heard any word from our crew on the scene about when that may be or if it will even happen.
Yeah. Again, we continue to see images of this current scene as CMPD is addressing the scene, as Jeff mentioned. Would you say about 15 minutes, 20 minutes apart from each other? These two scenes, this one on Freedom
as
Drive?
far as like distance goes, I mean, you got Midtown to Northwest Charlotte.
Yeah. I'm being generous when I say 15 minutes.
Depends on traffic.
It depends on traffic, so it's probably closer to 20 minutes. But again, CSI there on the scene, investigators there on the scene, trying to figure out what led up to the shooting. Again, this is a particular spot that was closed down late last year, December 11th. That it was a permanent stay hotel. For folks, 68 people live there. A long-term stay establishment for folks, and it closed December 11th. And as you can see, it looks like it's been shut down for some time, which, as our reporting, it indicates it is. So, again, we're expected to hear from CMPD at some point. We have a photographer, a photojournalist there on the scene. Has Tony said anything else? Has he communicated anything else?
No, I mean, right now we're just and to kind of take you behind the scenes of what we're doing. You have Tony focusing. He's our photographer on the scene. He's focusing on CSI, who are grabbing pictures, evidence, trying to learn as much as they can. Our photographer is on the scene now. He was the fastest one we could get there.
Yeah.
It looks like we may be planning to send a reporter, but right now it's all about gathering. We know about as much as you do, but we are trying to have our crew on the scene and get that information as quickly and as accurately as possible. And
what we're doing is reporting this in real time. This is, as I mentioned earlier when we broke this story before our camera was up. Look, we're going to give this to you raw. We're going to let you know what's happening in real time. As we learn information, we're going to inform you. We're going to tell you. We're going to let you know. And so this is what we know. 2 people were shot. And that is... we know one person has died, right? I just want to clarify.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, one person, as far as it looks, has passed away from this shooting. So again, this scene, and again, I do want to mention the scene over there. No longer a scene, but was a scene last night that we broke here on Live Impact News. There on Metropolitan Avenue in Midtown, a shooting. A teenager, a 16-year-old, was shot at a busy shopping center. Again, this all as concerns around safety continue to be the conversation here in the city of Charlotte. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back here in just 2 minutes here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.